Thank you. But yeah, get yourself to the gym. Lift some fucking weights. Please. Lift some fucking weights. I am tired. I can't even... Oh my god. I had a really intense gym arc. I've kind of chilled out a little bit and I just do what I please, what makes me happy. And stay active. But like, I had a really intense like gym arc. I was really on that grind. I was talking about it every day. And here's the thing. Every single time I would get to talk to a girl about it, they would tell me the same shit. They would say, I really want to go to the gym, but I don't want to get overly muscular. You're not going... You think people just get muscular on accident? Girls actually think that. Girls actually think if they lift weights... A lot of girls think that if they lift weights, they're going to get too muscular on accident. You won't. You want to know what? You're gonna get leaner. Because you're building lean mass, bro. You're building lean mass. You're gonna get lean. So, like... No, not like lean. Can't put down the cup. I can't put down the cup. Yeah, you can stop lifting weights and lose muscle too. That's true. If you genuinely don't like it, you can just atrophy. If you want, you can just stop lifting and you can atrophy. And you want to know what? If you get started lifting, there's literally no disadvantage. There is no disadvantage whatsoever. Because if you want to pick it up again, you're like, okay, I want to lift again. You're gonna have to work your way back up, but it's gonna be way easier than if you're a beginner. So, like, I don't know. I just get, like, I get passionate about that because I don't like when girls think stuff like that. I don't like when girls are like, oh no, I don't want to get overly muscular. You won't. You won't. You really won't. Please progressive overload. Please push yourself. Please go to failure. Please. I assure you. It's fine. And one thing that is very, very interesting about, like, the female body is I think girls with abs are very attractive. But here's the problem. When you are a woman with abs and you have such low body fat percentage and you're very lean, the leaner you get, the less fertile you are. And you will stop having your period. You will stop. You'll stop having your period. You're essentially infertile. Yeah, I know. Isn't that shitty? Isn't that shitty? Like, I feel like that shit pisses me off because I also really like muscular women. Like, Barghest is my shit. I love Barghest. But when a woman... And she's like... She's kind of like a different standard because she's big and muscular as a woman. But she's not real, also. But, like, when you're really lean as a girl and you have, like, your abs showing and you're, like, at a very low body fat percentage, you're fucking up your hormones. You're infertility maxing. Yeah. So, isn't that so evil? Isn't that so evil that one of the sexiest things in the world is, like, making women not have their periods? Yeah, I know! Why is God so cruel? But, yeah. Anyways, and, like, you can read a lot about it. If you're curious about it, I don't know why you would be curious about it, but if you, like, look it up. Because for a while, I was, like, when I was going to the gym a lot, I was really stressed about it. And I was texting my mom, like, why am I not bleeding from my coochie? Like, I'm a girl and I didn't even know that. I didn't know that either. I didn't know that either until I was like, Mom, help. Mom, help. Mommy, Mom. I'm scared. I'm scared. Mom, I am scared. Yeah. So, and like for a girl, for a while, it kind of sounds like, oh, like that doesn't sound so bad. Like I don't have to bleed from my coochie. But there's like long-term negative effects to that stuff. And that's something you have to think about. Cause like what if one day, and like the hormones, and like what if one day you're like, okay, I'm old. I love, and I want to have a child, and it's hard. And then like you're like, why can't I? Yeah, being a girl sounds gross. I mean, it sounds gross, doesn't it? But it's unfortunate that that stuff is natural. To be fair, I've been told a lot of weird things by like boys in my chat and like boys in general that I think I'm like, damn, that's gross. One time a boy told me that they had a designated cum wall. Like they would just jerk off and they would leave it. Yeah. Yeah, don't go near that wall. That's my cum wall. That's the wall in which I splooge on.